Every year on November 11th, Canadians stop to remember the men and women who have fought and died for our country. This also gives us an opportunity to recognize our servicemen and women who, on a daily basis, risk their lives to defend our way of life. They fight for our rights and freedoms, which at times we take for granted. These soldiers are our friends, family, and neighbors. Throughout our history, they have made the ultimate sacrifice for us. For these reasons, we stop and we remember.
And an event, of course, I can tell you is the 20th of March of 2009. At around 8 in the morning, we got up. We were in an operation, and we got up, got into our vehicle, rolled down a mountain, and then one of our vehicles hit an IED. It was the vehicle in my back. And so I was in a LAV at the time, a troop carrier vehicle. And so the ramp came down, and then I saw the coyote upside down and in a very bad shape. And then it's on, you're thinking, what's up? So you go out. We were 5 in the back of the vehicle. We went out, and I walked down to find out one of our guys were killed. The vehicle fell on him, and so he was dead there. And then I'm looking for the driver, and the driver was nowhere to be found. So the driver got I guess exploded, so it was nowhere to be found. So that was a hard day. That was a hard day. There was three people badly injured too. So you gotta put that behind your mind, the two that passed on, and you have to. It's really hard to talk about that. And so you have to go and help, the ones that are injured. So that's what we did. I mean, we did the first aid on the people, get them down for the helicopter to come and pick them up. And all the way you're thinking too, sometimes there's IED, but there's secondary IEDs, device to hit the first responders. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we did. So we got the injured down the hill, and then it lasted for me maybe 20 minutes in between the hit and the helicopter to come and pick them up, and we get relief from the quick reaction force and stuff like that. But it's a 20 minute that to me it seemed like an hour. I couldn't believe when I look back and I got to know the timings and stuff, and I was thinking 20 minutes, it's so short, but it seemed so long and stuff. So that was a sad day, of course, losing two of our guys, and then you have to go on. The mission is not finished. We had another 2 months to go, so it made for hard 2 months because from there for me it got tougher. My mental health got it affected me a lot, and right away, because it was a really harsh moment.
After losing a friend at the Bal of Ypres and inspired by the sight of the poppy fields, John McCrae, a Canadian medical officer during the First World War, penned the poem In Flanders Fields on a scrap of paper in May of 1915. In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields. A 2-minute silence on Armistice Day has been observed since the first anniversary of the end of World War I in 1919. The practice of the Remembrance Day silence originates in Cape Town, South Africa, where there has been a 2-minute silence initiated by the daily firing of the noonday gun on Signal Hill for a full year from May 14, 1918 to May 14, 1919, known as the 2-minute silent pause of remembrance. The stated aim of the pause was silent remembrance, fulfilling a debt of honor to the fallen and demonstrating to those who survived that the sacrifice of the dead did not go unnoticed or unappreciated. The first minute was time for thanksgiving for those who had returned. The second was to remember those who had fallen. Today, the 2 minutes is to honor and remember those who have given their lives so we can live our lives in freedom. Please join me in observing the 2 minutes of silence.